Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurul Izzati binti Asbullah and this is my research proposal with the title of Ranking Factor Influence Selection of Payment Method using Fuzzy Analytical Hierarchy. In this study, I am supervised under Sir Khairul Azlan bin Abdul Aziz. There are three content in this research. The first one is introduction, the second one is literature review, and the third one is methodology. To begin with, we will start off with the introduction. Research background. The evolution of payment methods has transformed consumer transactions from cash-based to cashless alternatives, such as credit or debit cards, mobile wallets, and online banking. This shift is driven by technological advancement and the need for several criteria such as convenience, security, and accessibility. However, individual preferences also vary based on factors like practicality, reliability, and lifestyle demands. This study examines the UATM Palace community's transaction preferences, including payment activities such as supplies and fees. Moreover, choices regarding these factors may be influenced by personal priorities, backgrounds, and income sources. Some might rely on cash wages, while others might prefer to use digital banking. Ultimately, individual experiences shape payment preferences, highlighting the diverse factors influencing financial decisions. Next, we proceed to the problem statement. There are two concern problem statements here, and the first one is challenges in determining the suitable payment method. As for retailers, the implementation of specific payment methods is based on consumer trends. However, when these methods do not align with consumer needs, it becomes challenging to manage finances effectively. With a variety of payment options available, each offering different levels of security and convenience, consumers often struggle to choose the most suitable method. This challenge highlights the need for a structured evaluation to rank the factors influencing payment method selection. Another key issue is hard in managing finances well. Poor choices in payment methods can impact budgeting and financial stability. Without understanding the best option, consumers may face unnecessary risks or inefficiencies. Thus, this study aims to analyze the influencing factors and provide a systematic ranking, helping individuals make better informed payment decisions. By addressing these issues, this research will offer insights into how different factors contribute to payment method selection and how they can be prioritized for better financial management. There are two objectives regarding this study, which are to investigate the criteria that influence the selection of payment method and to rank the selection method of payment based on the influencing factors. As we explore the significance of this study, it is important to understand how it benefits the community in UiTM Place. First, this study helps the community by guiding them in choosing the best payment method based on their lifestyle and preferences. With so many payment options available, understanding which method suits them best can enhance convenience and security. Not only that, the findings of this study also tend to encourage a more efficient financial system within the UiTM Place community. A well-structured payment system ensures smoother transactions, reducing financial risks and inefficiencies for consumers. Moreover, their insights provide a well-rounded perspective on the selection of payment methods. This is because the respondents will be asked about the key factors influencing their choice of payment method. This allowed us to analyze their preferences, challenges, and decision-making criteria in selecting a suitable payment method. Next, to ensure the accuracy and relevance of this study, I have defined a specific scope and identified certain limitations. This helps in maintaining focus and credibility in our findings. The study involved 5 expert respondents from UiTM. These experts include senior lecturers, staff members, vendor owners, and experienced students. The chosen experts are in small numbers to ensure that the judgment remain consistent and reliable. Now, we will proceed with content 2, which is the literature review. There are 3 payment methods that are commonly used for financial activities among the community in UiTM, which are cash, digital payment, and cards. For the cash, it remains the most widely used payment method, as reported by Bank Negara Malaysia. But why do people still prefer cash in an increasingly digital world? This is because it tends to ease of financial management, whereby with cash, users can physically see and control their spending, reducing the risk of overspending. Not only that, it becomes a simplicity whereby no need for electronic records or sharing personal details, making it more convenient for those who prefer privacy. Cash are also universal acceptance. Even with digital payment growth, cash is still widely accepted, especially in small businesses or rural areas. Lastly, due to its reliability, it is essential in situations where digital payments are unavailable due to technical issues or lack of internet access. With advancement in technology, digital payment methods have gained popularity due to their convenience and efficiency. Let's look at the main categories of digital payments. The first one is mobile payment, also known as M-payment. M-payment is very popular for its speed and convenience, whereby it is conducted using smartphones or tablets. Most common methods include Vietnam QR, Google Pay, and GrabPay. The second one is e-wallets. E-wallet enable online transactions using electronic devices. It is faster and more convenient compared to traditional banking. The most commonly used e-wallets are Touch 'n Go and Boost. And lastly, online banking allows users to manage accounts and transactions through the internet. The most common platforms are such as Maybank to You, CIMB Clicks, and RHB Now. Another major category of payment methods is card-based transactions, which include both debit and credit cards. Debit cards issued by banks allowing transactions using the user's own funds, commonly used for everyday purchases and ATM withdrawals. It is also more secure than credit cards due to bank identification measures. However, credit cards issued by financial institutions allowing users to borrow money for purchases. Credit cards requires financial discipline to avoid overspending. Generally, each payment method has its advantages and drawbacks. The selection of a payment method depends on various factors such as convenience, security, and accessibility. There are so many criteria in the selection of payment methods. However, the only listed for this study are such as cost, convenience, accessibility, speed, security, and acceptance. Advancement in technology impact the cost of payment methods, which in turn affects consumer choices. E-wallets like Touch 'n Go and GrabPay attract users with incentives such as discounts, cashback rewards, and loyalty points, making transactions more financially beneficial. Cost is particularly important for frequent users as they tend to choose methods that provide financial advantages. Furthermore, convenience is another crucial factor as consumers prefer payment methods that are simple and efficient. Contactless payments and QR code scanning reduce transaction time and effort, allowing users to manage various financial activities on a single platform. Additionally, digital payments eliminate the need for cash, enhancing efficiency in daily transactions. Next, accessibility also plays a significant role as cash remains dominant in areas with limited technological infrastructure, while e-wallets and online banking are more popular where internet access is widely available. However, digital payments require a stable internet connection, and failures in POS terminals or unreadable cards may lead to transaction issues, making practicality a key consideration for users. Moreover, speed is another influential factor as consumers value quick transactions, especially in high-traffic situations such as public transport and retail checkouts. Studies confirm that transaction speed is a major reason for choosing electronic payments. Innovations such as QR code, scanning, and tap-to-pay features further enhance transaction speed, making them preferable to traditional cash payments. Besides, security is a critical concern due to increasing cyber threats like fraud and data theft. Users prioritize secure payment methods with protective features to safeguard their financial activities. The implementation of secure protocol in electronic payment systems ensures safe transactions, increasing consumer trust. Finally, acceptance influences payment preferences as users may choose widely accepted methods to avoid complications. While some prefer cash, others adapt to digital transactions due to social influence. UiTM Police, for instance, promote cashless payments, encourage students and the community to adopt modern payment alternatives. Nonetheless, fuzzy HP remains a reliable tool for structuring and optimizing decision-making. A study by Abu Said applied fuzzy HP to prioritize cost factors in agile software development. The study highlighted the importance of accurate cost estimation, including hidden costs, and categorized critical cost factors using the 4Ps framework, which are people, project, process, and product. Through pairwise comparison matrices, the study successfully identified key cost elements, providing valuable insights for agile practitioners in cost estimation. Next, a study by Gupta used fuzzy HP to determine the best microprocessor for educational and personal use, comparing Intel's Broadwell and Haswell processors. By evaluating factors such as battery life, core count, threading, and throughput, the study concluded that Broadwell was the superior choice, with a total weight of 0.7647. This research demonstrated fuzzy HP effectiveness in guiding informed decisions in the competitive microprocessor market. In conclusion, fuzzy HP is a powerful decision-making tool for selecting alternatives based on specific criteria, particularly in situations involving uncertainty or subjective data. As innovation continues, the method remains applicable, ensuring it's relevant in multi-criteria decision-making across various fields. Lastly, we will take a look at methodology. In fuzzy HP method, there are 7 steps accordingly will be used in this study. We begin with the first step, which is questionnaire development. For this study, we targeted 5 experts as respondents. These experts were selected from the Police community based on their knowledge and expertise in the subject matter. The questionnaire is structured into 3 main sections. Section A collect demographic details such as age, gender, and study level. Meanwhile, section B and C focus on the evaluation of criteria and sub-criteria, which is essential for the pairwise comparison process later. The purpose of this questionnaire is to gather expert opinions on the importance of different criteria and sub-criteria, which will then be analysed using the fuzzy HP approach. In the second step, we refine our questionnaire development by comparing the criteria and alternatives using linguistic terms based on fuzzy triangular numbers. The reason we use fuzzy triangular numbers is that human judgment is often uncertain or imprecise. Thus, it helps to better model this uncertainty. Now, this is the Sati scale along with fuzzy triangular number. To illustrate this process, we use a pairwise comparison matrix. The matrix consists of values that represent how one criterion compares to another based on expert judgment. Each expert provides their ratings using a fuzzy scale, which is shown in the table. The fuzzy triangular numbers are assigned to different levels of importance. The fuzzy HP approach takes the input from multiple experts, denoted as K in the matrix, and aggregates their judgment to compute the overall priority weights. This structured process ensures that subjective opinions are systematically converted into meaningful numerical values, allowing for a more precise decision-making framework. In the fuzzy analytical hierarchy process, fuzzy HP, ensuring consistency in decision-making is crucial. This step involves calculating the consistency ratio, CR, to check whether the pairwise comparisons made by decision-makers are logically consistent. To determine consistency, we first compute the consistency index, CI, using this formula whereby lambda max is the largest eigenvalue of the pairwise comparison matrix, and n is the number of criteria or alternative being compared. Next, we compare the CI to a predefined random index Ri. The table on the slide provides value of Ri for different values of n, ranging from 1 to 10. The consistency ratio CR is then calculated as shown. Note that the calculated CR will be evaluated such as if CR less than 0.1, the metric is consistent. But if CR is more and equals to 0.1, inconsistency exists and decision making should revise the comparisons. This step ensures that the fuzzy pairwise comparisons used in the AHP process are logical and trustworthy before proceeding to the next calculations. After ensuring consistency in the pairwise comparison matrix, the next step is to aggregate the preferences of decision makers. This helps in refining the fuzzy comparison values. The formula used to compute the average preference is shown here, whereby K is the number of decision makers, and sum here indicates that we sum up the fuzzy values from all decision makers and take the average. This step results in a refined pairwise comparison matrix A, which is shown in the slide. The updated matrix consolidates all expert opinions into a single balanced preference matrix. Moreover, this step ensures that we have a more objective and representative comparison matrix before calculating the fuzzy weights. Once the defined comparison matrix is prepared, the next step is to calculate the fuzzy weight for each criterion. This involves three key calculations. Firstly, find the vector summation of the geometric mean. In here, G represents the geometric mean of the fuzzy values. Next step is to find the inverse of the fuzzy triangular number. This step finds the reciprocal of the fuzzy triangular numbers, which help in normalizing the weights. It ensures that the computed fuzzy weights are in the correct scale for ranking criteria. Once these calculations are complete, we obtain the final fuzzy weights that indicate the importance of each criterion in decision making. After computing vector summation and the inverse of fuzzy triangular number, the next step in fuzzy HP is to find the fuzzy number for each criterion. This is essential for deriving the final weights. To calculate the fuzzy number for each criterion, we multiply the geometric mean of each row previously computed by the inverse of the fuzzy triangular sum. The multiplication is carried out for each criterion, producing a fuzzy weight in the form of a triangular fuzzy number. At this stage, we have derived fuzzy weights for each criterion, but they are yet not normalized. For the last step, which is finding the normalized fuzzy weight, now that we have obtained the fuzzy weights, we need to normalize them so that they sum to 1. This makes it easier to compare and rank the criteria effectively. The normalized fuzzy weight for each criterion is calculated as shown in the slide. Once normalized, the weights represent the relative importance of each criterion in a fuzzy environment. The higher the normalized fuzzy weight, the more important the criterion. At this stage, the fuzzy HP process is complete and we can use these weights to make rational data-driven decisions while considering uncertainty and subjectivity in expert judgment. The method of fuzzy HP can be represented by flowchart of fuzzy HP or fuzzy analytical hierarchy process. Firstly, the process starts with gathering relevant data from experts or respondents. The questionnaire is designed to capture pairwise comparisons of criteria or alternative based on their importance. Next is comparing criteria and alternative using fuzzy triangular numbers. Since human judgment is often uncertain, we use fuzzy triangular numbers to represent linguistic preferences. Instead of fixed values, fuzzy numbers allows us to express preferences in a range, improving decision accuracy. In the third step, here we compare each criterion and alternative against one another to establish their relative importance. This forms a comparison matrix that will be further analyzed. Besides to ensure the reliability of our comparisons, we calculate the consistency index. If the inconsistency is too high, adjustments are made to improve the reliability of the pairwise comparisons. After that, we will adjust the pairwise comparison, whereby if the CI exceeds a certain threshold, we refine our comparisons until consistency is achieved. Finally, we normalize the fuzzy weights to determine the ranking of criteria and alternative, ensuring an objective and data-driven decision. Now, let's move on to the next slide, which illustrates the criteria and alternative for selecting a payment method. This figure represents a decision-making model where different payment methods, cash, digital payment, and cards are evaluated based on several criteria. Each payment method is evaluated against these criteria, and their strengths and weaknesses are analyzed to determine the most suitable option depending on the user's need. This structured approach using fuzzy HP helps community or individuals make better payment method decisions by considering multiple factors in a systematic manner. That's all from me. Thank you for watching.